Our name is the Como Brothers Band. Look us up online. Come to a show. We're coming to Connecticut. Thank you, Mr. Glenn. This was a great interview.
Well, I mean, when it started, we heard the Beatles and we wanted to, kind of emulate them. And it just turned into like cover bands throughout high school and stuff like that. And then we were in a Beatles tribute band. From there, we were in Beatles tribute bands. And it just kind of grew into writing our own songs.
He was in the bands first, though.
Right.
And I didn't pick up a guitar until like the end of high school.
Right, he was like 18.
18. I had to work hard to get my chops up, and
right.
I fell in love with it.
The Beatles are the songwriting side. We love, and vocals. And we love Mayer and all the blues guys for like the musicality side. Most of the time, I'll come to him with a finished song or a finished part. Same thing with him. And then other times, we'll sit down and write a whole song together, which I think is more rare.
Out of line in the thick of night, getting back alone. No such thing as clarity, well, you got my number wrong. Fold in the neatest way if you're losing out. Call my name, no one's listening to echoes of sound.
I think the best part about being on stage is being able to get the crowd into it, for me.
They're just like, you can see it on their faces, like you see the way they're moving.
Yeah.
Just like the general vibe of the room somehow gets really vibey.
Yeah, I mean, if heads aren't bopping back and forth, then something wrong.
Who's that lady song? Went to Connecticut, went to Rhode Island. So yeah, we're doing circles around those places. We want to go out to Maryland too, and up to New Hampshire. It's cool playing for a different crowd because a lot of times you just know, like you might know some people in the area to come down, but they're hearing you for the first time.
Right.
So that's pretty cool.
Yeah. No, I
Seeing new faces, trying to get new people into it.
Late nights go into my head. I can't respect them all. Say you're gonna change now. Say you're gonna change now.
I mean, it's cool trying to win people over that don't know you at all. I think that's cool.
Yeah, it just depends on the strength of the performance and
I actually almost
the
like
connection with the crowd.
I like that better almost. Like if nobody in the room knows who you are. I like that better.
Playing shows,
Yeah, I think it's just one fan at a time.
playing a show and doing well, and connecting with that audience and meeting them afterwards.
So there's two singers in this band. We try to alternate it, stagger it somewhat. But I mean, it's also
flow with different tempos.
it's also fast and slow and all that good stuff.
what you play well.
Instrumentation. I mean, with a saxophone, he's not on every song.
We're seeing it just one at a time, and
Yep.
it's grown over the years. And I mean, tonight we sold like 150 tickets to this hometown show, and that's the most that we've done.
Yeah. I mean, a year ago we would have thought that was nuts.
We would have thought that was nuts, and I still think
It's still nuts, but we would have thought that was impossible.
My head, I can't respect them all. Say you're gonna change now. Say you're gonna change now. One line running through my brain. We're gonna hit the wall. Say you're gonna change now. Say you're gonna change.
when we first started, I think you just have to make a lot of mistakes and keep messing up until you do it the right way.
Yeah,
That's pretty much
pretty much.
it. And you do different things online, you do different things in person, but you find out what works, what doesn't work, and you just do it. Well, we just played our first headlining
Yeah.
gig to a lot of people that didn't see us, so that definitely impacts career projection with more people that want to see us next time.
Yes, I can say it with a straight face. Your love is for me, and I've been thinking about your kisses sitting under the tree. see.
I mean, I would say it's always tailored towards a specific place and what kind of audience you're going to have. I mean, for this in particular, we did a lot more covers than usual because we knew it was a good amount of people that hadn't seen us. We were told it might be a little more of an older crowd. So we tried to throw some older tunes in there that we normally wouldn't do.
They need to feel like they're involved in it for them to actually be like, oh, I want to hear that song. Because I think I'm relating to that guy on stage, and he's kind of, you know, he's kind of like me, except he's just on the stage, and I would be friends with that guy. You know?
Right.
I woke up leaving me broke.
I don't know if you know personally what you do or if you're coming here for the first time joining us, but you know, we write songs, we love doing it, and for when you come to support us, it means a lot.
I love your smile, it runs for miles from my land to your sea.
I don't think I play anything the same way twice. You never really play it exactly the same.
Right. I think how we keep that up is just the morale of the band, the vibe of the band. Like if we're having a good time, I think we're more prone to take, you know, risks. Live show is cooler too because you're kind of on your toes, and if you mess something up, it's kind of like an avalanche. But if you do something good, it's the opposite. All I have to do is give them a look, and I'm smirking because he just did something nuts, and that translates to the audience.
Yeah, there's some kind of musician language.
Yeah, it's never spoken. It's just these looks. It's always
The feel of it, you know, you just go, yeah.
9 times out of 10, you're gonna do the same thing.
Into being friendly and really, like, you know, telling them how much you appreciate their support means and stuff like that, and then you see them at another show.
If you can make somebody, and even if there's one person from tonight out of the 150 that come to every show, that's huge. It's huge.
But you always ride with me. I can't be strong, and I know I can't go.
Most of the time, though.
I don't think that ever happens.
Most of the time.
Sometimes.
It's like the difference between driving 100 miles an hour in a Corvette or if you're on a cruise. Both are cool.
I don't think it's like that at all. I think they're both cool. Teacher. Quiet, manager. I think you're all wonderful people in that classroom. Get into music.
You're gonna think you're freaking nuts.
I cannot go.